Hey, how's it going? This is Turkish Coffee. Thanks for watching. Today we're working on TABBY, which is a Linux easy machine from Box. They say it's easy. To me, it's more toward medium than easy because of a couple of things I found in this box. Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to Box how they define this machine difficulty. Yeah. So. As always, guys, I remind you I have a collection of commands and tools in my Git book. Truth be told, is not updated. Yeah, during my vacation and probably in September, I will update the whole thing and I will make it a bit better. But if you're interested, I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. It's not comprehensive, it's not top, but there's something. So if you're interested, you can go and check. It's in the description below. So content review for TABBY. So usual enumeration. Yeah, so very usual enumeration thing. Ping map derb, and then we move on. So I have found something in the URL, and of course we'll do some magic with burp. Yeah, so there's a parameter interesting. Netcat, of course you can imagine what that is used for. Mousepad and cat to work on files, and then we'll Google how to basically work on Tomcat. I'm trying to not to say too much. Yeah. Yeah, so then we'll utilize curl to upload the file basically. Yeah, so msfvenom for the payload, of course, ls python, this is a server, John to crack something, id to check who we are, and git clone to of course clone a repo. This is about a container thing, and then we'll escalate using we can say a misconfigured container group, or a misconfigured container permission, something of that sort. Honestly, I'm not an expert in containers. I'm not an expert in all those like Docker things, DevOps things. No, this is the first time I have like worked with a not the first time I worked with a container, but first time I use a container to escalate to root. Yeah, so very interesting, especially because I learned something new, and I learned that I have a lot to learn. Yeah, so very good. So moving on to attacks and privilege escalation thing. There's a fantastic directory traversal. Yeah, and I will show you how I approach it. Then we'll crack something with John. First time I do that in my videos. Then we'll use curl to upload the reverse shell. Yeah, of course. And we'll get the reverse shell back. Yeah, so fantastic. And as I anticipated just 1 minute earlier, we'll exploit basically a container, or maybe a container group, or container misconfiguration to get root. Yeah, as I said, don't be too hard on me, because I've never worked with container for this type of thing, so I have a lot to learn in that realm of security or Linux as well. So yeah, so let's begin. I believe I already have my IP. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, machine is on, and as confirmed is Linux. Yeah, TTL 63 is when is around 64 is Linux, when is kind of the double is like what 127, 130, something of that type is Windows machine. Yeah. All right. So let me show you. There's a website. Yeah, but that's too early to go there. I just wanted to make sure everything was cool. You can add this thing into Etsy hosts file, yeah, if you want, but you can also not doing that. It's up to you. So, all right, as always, everything starts with ping, but we also have to nmap the machine. Yeah, so nmap TABBY for aggressive. What's happening? Nmap TABBY for aggressive 10 10 10 94 194, apologies, on, and then we go TABBY, no, and then we go ag scan. Yeah, so because this is aggressive scan. Yeah, good. All right, we can also run TAC-SU for UDP, but you know it's not needed for this box. You can also run TAC for all the ports, all TCP ports, 65,535 ports, but it's not needed. Yeah, as you wish. So SSH 80 80 80. Yeah. If you remember, I don't know if you had the chance to go through some easy machine from ActiBox, you probably have seen Jerry, and it's also in my playlist. Yeah, and we have exactly this thing. Yeah, exactly this thing. It's behaving somehow in the same way, but and we compromised actually basically in the same way. Yeah, the difference is that in Jerry you basically get in with the full credential, and in this machine, but in this machine you have to upload the reverse shell, which is a var reverse shell, exactly like in Jerry, but you upload it with curl. Yeah, and you also need the credentials. This is I believe this is more complicated than Jerry, and being more complicated, it allows you to get more knowledge and see how I believe a more medium than easy machine is. Yeah, so more advanced stuff. Yeah, so very interesting. Yeah, but yeah, so SSH, HTTP, and then we have Apache Tomcat on 8080. Yeah, so very standard thing. So of course, when we have a website, what do? We go with derb. Yeah, so derb HTTP 194, right? 194. So we point one on 80, and we also point another one on 8080. Derb HTTP 10.10.10.195 at 8080. Yeah. All right. Oh, apologies. All right, now it's working. There was one more dot than it was needed. Okay, so now we let this to actually that's the same tool, but these two instances working. Yeah, so let's see. In the meanwhile, guys, I want you to show, I want to show you something. So we have basically this thing here, this website. This is 80, yeah, port 80, and this is absolutely not working. If you go, this is not working about this thing. Yeah, I don't know how that thing happened, because I was clicking here. Oh yeah, because it was news. All right, so let me show you. Basically news. Oh, you there? I don't know why it's so slow. What's happening? Hello, let me just reload it. comparable. Basically, let me show you. So nothing is happening. You see, nothing is happening. Is not working basically. Yeah. The only thing which is interesting and working basically in this website is this thing here. So as we can see here in this part of the screen here, we already have a hint. We already see something interesting for us. Yeah. So it says file equals statement. Yeah. So that could be an entry point. Yeah, for us. It could be the parameter could be interesting. Yeah. Very good. And we can trigger exactly the same thing clicking on use. Yeah, so you can either click on this link or just go on use. Okay. All right. So it's already in the history, but let me just capture it. So there we go. So when we have a parameter in the URL, if we can see a parameter in the URL, if we can, that could be an entry point for us. Yeah, that could be something we can exploit to get in, or to get some information, or to try SQL map, or to do a lot of stuff. So when it comes to my mind, first thing I want to do is just send it to intruder. All right, send it to intruder. So we have it here. Just let me clear. This is so interesting. So add yeah, and then we go sniper, attack sniper is fine, and then we go on load, and then we go on JAddix. Yeah, so these are all extensions. Yeah, which we gonna fuzz in this very like place of the URL. So we try a lot of stuff. We can try like burp. In this case, we'll try to do file equal, yeah, slash dot dot slash dot dot slash and so on. Yeah, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then, as you can see, most of the things are etc password or etc shadow. This is to see the actual password, or maybe the hash. Yeah, the hash. And so you have a lot of you have a lot of things. Yeah, and we try to get into a lot of files which could be interesting. Yeah, at the end of this attack, which I'm starting now, this is going to be kind of like long attack. As you can see, we have 922 things to try, and these are all the things which burp is fuzzing in this, in place of this thing. Yeah, in place of statement. Yeah, so a result. Okay, so it's gonna take a while. I don't have burp pro, so you know, it's kind of slow, but okay, no problem. It's very good that we have a tool like this to learn and practice. But let me tell you, at the end of this thing, we just have two results. Yeah, and actually one is the one we need, and the other one is interesting. Yeah, so it's if I remember well, is etc host file. Yeah, so but let's see. So when you have a situation like this, rather than go check in one by one, you can sort by length. Yeah, and if you sort by length, then you have basically the juicy results, the thing you need. Yeah. let me show you. So pretty. All right, so we already have something. Yeah, so look, you click here and you just you sort by length. Yeah, so this is nothing. Yeah, right, it's empty. But this is one of the two files, actually the file we need. Yeah, so why? because here we have users. Yeah. And of course we obtain the same result with this payload, yeah, and with this other payload, and with many other ones. Yeah, so this is very interesting. So what can we do in this case, guys? We can do the following. Let me show you this. We copy, paste, and then we go on mousepad. All right, no problem. And then we do this. All right. So here the thing is, most, like 99% of this thing are not users. They're just service accounts, and they used to do some stuff. Yeah, they just used to maintain a server or do like automated stuff. So, but the user are the ones which has been bash set. Yeah. So rather than just checking one by one, oh, here is the container. Rather than checking one by one, we can do this. Save. Where is it? Where is it? The box, tabby, users. Oh, all right. So we have this, and then we can go here, and we can do user, cat users. All right, and then we can do this, cat users. Super easy. Grep bin bash. Right. So basically we went through with cat, we opened this file, and we looked only for the lines which have bin bash within. Okay, and the bin bash is the shell. Yeah, so we basically have to account here, to working account, I would say root and ash. Yeah, so this is very interesting information and finding for us, and so keep in mind this. Okay, so next thing is what exactly? Let me show you another thing. So let's go and check. All right, so we already have some information. Yeah, seems like 8080 is the port we need to attack. Right, let's see. 8080. So we were browsing port 80. All right, but if we do 8080, am I on? No, let me go on private. 194 8080. Okay, so here is the main difference with one of the many differences we have with Jerry. Yeah, so in Jerry you just click on host manager. I believe you try something like I don't know, user password. Yeah. And then of course you let's say you don't know the password, but then you are redirected into something else, into this page, and then you have the credential like exposed here. Yeah? If you try these credentials are not working, of course. Yeah, not working forever. And yeah, and here is the same thing. Yeah, you can do like I don't know, Tomcat, as it was Tomcat and Secret. Of course it's not working. Yeah, but then you have this thing here. So this is not the way in. Yeah, it would be too easy and too similar to Jerry. Yeah, but we have something. Yeah, so we have some ins. And I would say the main thing here is Tomcat users, Tomcat tag users .xml. Yeah. So we basically need to find this file. All right, this file on the target machine, because there are basically credentials. Yeah. And how do we do that? Yeah. So the first thing you can do basically is Googling. No, actually, the first thing you can do is, you see, Tomcat 9 docs, yeah, and then you start going through the documentation. Yeah, most time the documentation is giving you some information. Yeah, it can be boring. For sure it's boring because documentation is very boring, you know, of course it's boring, yeah, but it can give you some information on how the application is working or how the developers need to build the application, or they have to do some stuff. Yeah, so let's see. Here is the first thing. Yeah, so look, I clicked on manager, operate in the manager to deploy. You see, operate in the manager web app to deploy, undeploy, or redeploy application while Apache Tomcat is running. So deploy, we need to deploy something. Not sure I'm pronouncing the right way. Deploy not sure, into the application, and that thing is a reverse shell, right? And okay, so I clicked on it, and then it says, look, right in front of our eyes, it says deploy deploy a directory or var by URL. So this is what we need, yeah. And here it goes, yeah. So here we have a lot of information, and it says deploy directory or var file. So this is going to be our msfvenom payload, yeah. And this is basically this or this, yeah. So this is basically where we're gonna upload the Word file. So keep in mind this thing, yeah. But before doing that, guys, I want to show you. So I believe I have a second. Refute that. All right. Okay. Tomcat users. So you can do some searches about this Tomcat users XML thing, yeah. So as we have seen here, I believe if we could just go back, it says users are defined into this file. So we absolutely have to find this file. How do we find this file? With like directory traversal thing, yeah, as we are doing here. All right, so this is the idea. But how can we find it? So we have to do some searches. Let me show you. So we were on Google, all right, and then we can do this. Cat installation directory information. Let's see. Ask Ubuntu. Yes, I think this is it. It says here, look, this is complicated. Yeah, this is complicated. I'm not putting this down. In fact, I believe this is not actually an easy machine. This is more medium, or at least easy to medium machine. Yeah, because you have to understand how to search information. You have to figure out how to search for information. This is the main thing, yeah. So we see here Catalina, yeah, Catalina, and then we still have here, you see, Catalina home, yeah. All right, so I believe we are on the right path, yeah. So it says, look, it says user share Tomcat. In this case is user share Tomcat 9, yeah, and Catalina, yeah. So this is, I believe we are on the right way, yeah. Good. Of course, here there is a file which can also be downloaded or checked, but is not useful for us. But that was a digression. So good. So we basically, let me just go on. Is it this one? Right. So let me see. We have this. I want to show you how I figure out how to get into that directory and find that file. Okay, because it's important, I believe, learning how to approach a problem and explaining how one can like figure out how to get in or how to get out of a situation. Yeah, so we know that our target is this one. Yeah. Oh, let me just. Okay, we know our target is Tomcat uses XML, right? Okay. And we have some hints on how to find that file. So the first one is this, and I believe you already have it. No, the first one is this. Yeah. And then something to get like here. Yeah, something is missing. Yeah, so we know Tomcat is Tomcat 9. Yeah. All right, in fact, this is exactly what we were able to find here. Look. Yeah, so we found this user share Tomcat 9. So this is a part, this is basically a part of the path to get there, to get to Tomcat users XML, right? So, but we need to know the rest. So we have also to do some other Googling here. Yeah. Let me show you. Let me show you. All right. So a part of the thing was that one. All right. And then there's also something else. Probably this. See? No. Let me see where this thing is. Tomcat users at main. Okay, so this is the file. Let me see. Catalina properties. All right. All right. Let's just check it. So, target Tomcat users XML, right? We may have a part of the path to get there. Something else is missing. Yeah. So we have to try, guys. Here we have to try. Yeah. Sorry. We have to try and see which is the proper one. I'm sorry. How do we try? We go on burp. First off, we can check with the results. We have any? Let me see here. Probably it's here. See if we have any other results here. No, it's still password. Oh, yeah. Okay. So basically, these are the two files we're going to find in this machine. At least fuzzing it. Yeah. So we have password, but we already worked on that, right? And this is important because we have a user hash, right? And then we also have, let's see, host file, which could be interesting and which could be reported. Yeah, for us, is not of any use, but it's it's an information that if you do in a pen test, you can report. Yeah. All right. So now now we have to play a bit with the repeater, if I can find it. Burp. No, here. No, close this. We can close it. Discard. We don't need it. Okay. Repeater. No. Intruder. So we can send this to repeater. Yeah. So repeater is here. And then if we do this, okay, we get some stuff back. Oh, I think that I forgot. I didn't have to close it. I'm sorry. Let me see if I. Anyway, it was. I made a mistake. Anyway, let me show you. Let's see. Password. Oh. All right. All right. So it's 4 times basically dot slash, yeah, and then you get that's the password, but you can also get that's the hosts, yeah. All right. So, and then there are many other like payloads which can lead you to like etc host file. So thing is, here we have the first part of this. All right. So now we need to figure out the missing part, yeah, because if we do this, look, if we do like this, no, sorry, like this, we won't get much, yeah. Look, nothing, yeah. But there's a hint here, and you have to play. Actually, I played a lot with this thing to get it right, yeah. So it says etc Tomcat, all right. And if you don't remember this, so the first part, basically the first part is what intruder has found, yeah, as we have just seen with etc file, with the etc password and etc hosts, yeah. This part was where was this part? Was on the GitHub, yeah, I guess. Let me see. We found it somewhere. So second. Where did I? Moment. All right, I will just recheck it, refine it another time, just to be clear on stuff, yeah. So you go here and you do Tomcat installation directory information, yeah. All right, so this is yes. I don't know why I closed it. Sorry. So it's somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So let me go back to my mousepad. So the first part is the one which intruder has found. Yeah. So this is taken basically to password and hosts file. Yeah. So we can use that. The second part is the one we found on Ubuntu, yeah, which is here. Tac user, not tac, /user /share /tomcat, and then here is the version, yeah. So Tomcat 9. So we can put this together, right? Good. And then the last thing, the last int is the following. It says Yeah, this is 8080. This is 10.10.10.194.8080, and then it says users are defined this path to this other file. Yeah, so this is another int, and this is how I built it. Yeah, but it took a while. So let me see what happens if we do this. What happens if we do this? Let's go to repeater. Okay, nothing. Yeah, why? So the first thing I would cut, and actually the first thing I cut, or just I removed, is Tomcat 9. Why? Because we already have it. Yeah, so you either cut this, or maybe you can try to cut etc. Honestly, it's repeated, so I just cut Tomcat 9. Okay, so this was kind of a difficult part of this whole like machine. Yeah, so of course then we get some information here. Yeah, so we have Tomcat. We have Tomcat here. Let me copy, and the password. All right, so we can do this. We can go here and we can save the password. If you remember, actually we can do this. If you remember, we already had hash as user, of course, root. Yeah, so we could also do something something new, something like this. We could also do a Tomcat. All right, and then here is the password. Okay, nice password. Yeah, and then you can do root and hash. Yeah, creds. So we save the creds we found as of now for this machine. Yeah, and in this file cred. Good. So what next, guys? Next thing, honestly, I know this is kind of hard to figure out. Oh, I really hope it was clear. If not, I'm sorry. I really tried my best. Yeah, so just try to, honestly, just try to find the file you need, and we found that. Yeah, and then the hardest part is figuring out where the file is. But this also happens when we upload like a reverse shell. Most times you don't know where it ends up. So you either have to go for documentation, as we have done in this case, or you have to just fuzz it. Yeah, like do directory busting, yeah, with derb or deasearch or gobuster or whatever. Yeah, this is another way, this is another approach to where to find it. But yeah, so either documentation or derb, basically. I mean, I say derb, but could be derbuster or deasearch, gobuster, whatever you want. Yeah, fuff, Ferex buster, there are so many. All right, so next, let's go. So we have some stuff here. Yeah, now I want you to do something. If you're doing this box with me, and like in real time, there is I want you to go in 8080, go 8080 here, and you do Tomcat docs. We were already on that page before, but I want to show you something. So manager, and this is the key, this is what we need. Yeah, at least partially. Yeah, so this is what we need. Also, I already found, I also found something that I want to show you here. I'll after like hours, days, weeks, and years of searches, I found this thing. So basically, again, we have some like tricks and we have to do some magics about how, like, where to upload the file, where to upload the reverse shell. Yeah, and this page is helpful in that. And this other command, which I really want you to save in your arsenal, in your notes, wherever, is gonna do the trick. Is gonna upload the reverse shell. Yeah. So again, we do somehow the same thing. Let me just open another one. So here is a command. Yeah, here's the command. You can find Tomcat Manager Deploy bit 911. And then this thing here. Let me show you how I reason this. So basically, this is the command we need. Let me show you. So this is the command we need. Yeah. And no, sorry, this is the command we need. I'm sorry, not this one. Oh, actually, this is exactly the same. Okay, we'll get to that later. First off, we create a reverse shell, a war reverse shell. All right, this scan is still going. Fantastic. And let me show you. This is msfvenom. This is the payload, Java JSP shell reverse TCP. My IP is this one. All right, so we go 1413 and then 8200 is my favorite port, and then we call it shell.war. Good. Okay, shell.war. All right, so now this is the command. This is the one we need, the one which is actually working fine. So curl upload file, we upload the reverse shell we just created with msfvenom. All right, and if we go back here, and here means not this one. Let me close this. Let's just close things we don't need now. Where is it? All right, so this, so if you look for GitHub Gist Tomcat Manager Deploy, then you have this command here. Yeah, which is this. Let me get it again. Oh yeah, is this one. All right, so this is the command. Oh, sorry. This is the command which is on this guy. Oops. Hey Peter, how's it going? This is the command which is on the GitHub Tomcat Manager Deploy page. Yeah, and we have to, of course, let's say, personalized based on our application, based on our target. Yeah, so we go here. This is the command from Peter. Yeah, and then we do, of course, we change the payload. Yeah. We change the payload, and then we do Tomcat, because we found this. If you remember, we found this doing directory traversal. Yeah, this is the password we found. Yeah, in the same page. It was on, let me show, it was here on Tomcat users. Yeah, this is the IP of the box. This is the port 8080 where is Apache Tomcat living, and this is the path where we're gonna upload the reverse shell. Yeah, I know it sounds complicated. You really have to go through the documentation and to try a lot of times. Yeah, a lot of times, but I'm telling you, it's working. Let me show you. So we have the shell, right? And then let's see the command. Okay, netcat nl vp 8200. All right, so application deployed. Right, so most likely 99.9% we uploaded into the application the reverse shell. Where did it end up? Here. Right, let's see. So now to trigger it, see, we should do this. Let me see. Yes, here it is. Okay. Now that we have it, we do the usual. Yeah? So we just stabilize the box, the shell. Ctrl Z, yeah. STTY, what was that? Row. Echo maybe. Should work. Export shell equal bash. Export term equal xterm. Yeah, I guess this is okay. All right, so now guys, rather than going for the user.txt flag, we can do this. We almost there. So we now have a foothold in the box. We are Tomcat user. We have to switch to ash, and then we have to go into root. Yeah, so there are a couple of things we can do here. So first off is var sorry, www html and files. Yeah, okay, so is something interesting. Yeah, so there is this backup. Okay. And we have to basically look what's into the backup, right? Let me close this now. It's not needed anymore. We can also close this so we have a bit more clean terminal. Let me also clear this. Yeah, okay. So now what we do is which Python, no, which Python 3, I think it's there. All right, so now we move this to our machine. Yeah, all right, so Python http.server 8081, yeah. Okay, so and now we do wget http 10.10.10.194 8081. I think this is also working. Oh, not found. I not found. 8081. Why not found? Interesting. Oh. Let me see. Why? Oh. No, I was in the wrong directory. Okay, yeah, of course. So the directory is of course cd, oh my god, cd, okay, cd, and then we go for HTML, maybe files. Yeah. Okay, so let's now transfer this thing here. We transfer it to our Kali. There we go. And now we can also close this server, and then we do as follows. This is the command. We crack it with zip to John. Yeah. Okay. And then we just follow. Now the command is the following. We opened it, and now we crack it. Okay, I think, yeah, of course it's already in here in the pod file, I believe. Let me see, John. Yeah, so here is the password. Yeah, this is the password, right? And this, I guess, was the hash. Yeah, so admin@it. So admin.it. So thing is, you know, if we do hash, so, and we do admin@it, so we hash. Yeah, all right, good. So what next? Now comes the interesting part, very interesting part, the escalation part of this machine. So let me tell you, this is totally new to me. Never seen anything like this in any training, any certification, any like works I've done before, and like honestly crazy. Like being able to exploit the fact of being in a container group, like building a container and then escalating privileges, like using that container, like that's crazy to me, for real. But let me tell you, so again, simply put, we are in this group, and this group allow us to build a container. All right, so we create one and then we escalate to root through that. Okay, I know it sounds like weird or complicated, especially if you, like me, you never worked like deeply with containers and stuff. Yeah, but we'll go through this step by step. All right, so very good. But just as a reminder, as like, just let me highlight this. Basically, by being a member of this group, right, we have permission to create and manage LXC containers, right? And we exploit this capability by creating basically a privileged container, and then we mount the host's root file system into it, which we then exploit to get root. Yeah, so that's, to me, that's crazy. Again, never done that, I'm honest with you, and I'll make sure to practice this in other machine, or maybe in my lab, or I don't know, but I got to learn this better, and I have to being able to apply this in other contexts, in other situations, like other CTF or other works, I don't know, because this is like mind-blowing. Anyway, so ID, as we just did, right? Good. This is the group, and then what we need to do is basically cloning the LXD Alpine builder repo, yeah, in our machine. Okay, Alpine Linux is like it's like a very lightweight image we can work with and transfer, right? So we can then build it on our machine, and then we can move it to the target and do some magic. So let's begin with this command. Can take a while. It's crazy to me. Crazy, never seen anything like this. But you see, this is good. This is good when you practice. When you practice like different machines, and rather than just doing an exam or a couple of exams, if you practice different machine, then you see different things, right? Because again, certifications, exams are very good for many reasons, you know, but if you then practice different machines, like from different creators, then you can have some different perspective and some different techniques to learn and stuff, right? That's why I like Hack the Box, Try Hack Me, PG, and things like this. Yeah, so good. So there we go. There we go. Okay, so now we do sudo build Alpine. Now will take like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, I don't know. All right, we also have an error. Okay, working. Now I can, let me see. I now can prepare the server, yeah, because then we have to move this thing over to the box. Yeah, so this is my 12 box, and I'm very happy about my journey so far. I learned a lot, but as you can see, I mean, I have a lot to learn. And but I'm not scared. Yeah, I'm not scared of this. I know is my limit, but I know is also kind of a stepping stone to something bigger and better, right? So I don't care much about that. We all have to learn, yeah. So I believe when I'll get around 50 machines, I believe I'll have reached a point where I can say, right now I'm kind of like independent, I'm kind of good, I'm kind of like still probably a beginner, but you know, now I have just 12 boxes under my belt, if I can put it that way, and that's a thing. But if you then move on and you do like 20, 30, 40, 50, and then so on, there are people who have done more than 700 boxes, yeah, and that's crazy. In fact, you see them streaming, and it's totally crazy. I mean, that's crazy, and that's what I that's what I want to learn and where I want to go. And because that, I mean, being dropped into a machine or maybe in an environment, and then from zero, figuring out most of the times without notes, just googling where you are, what you need to do, how you have to adapt or customize an exploit. And that's crazy to me. That's so fascinating. That's crazy, real. Anyway, enough dreaming. So there we go. I think I need this thing. Just let me, you know what, I will do this just two. Okay, so alas, yeah, we now do Python You can omit the 3. So I put it, I like it. So 8081 maybe? 8081? Why not? Now we just have to do some stuff. I've noticed that to make this thing work, I gotta go into varsham, baby. Devsham, right? Okay. All right. Okay, good. So now we have to. We are now serving. Right? We are now serving with the Python server everything which is in this box, and we need to grab this thing here. Right? So to grab that thing, we have to build this command wget or wget, and then we do HTTP, and then this box is 14, I guess, 14 at 8081, right? And that's it. I think this is it. Okay, so this is the command, and let's see. All right, transferring. Nice. Okay. Okay, should be here. Okay, now let's make sure we have the command working, because it's not available, right, as I thought. So we just have to utilize this command to fix this issue, then the command will work. Right. So next. Next. So now we import the downloaded Alpine image into LXD, giving it a specific alias. All right. So to do that, I still need to work on this command here. So this is it. I'm copy pasting because in this case with this shell I had some troubles, so I don't want to like redo this 1 million times. Let me see. And let's see. All right. Okay. All right, should work. Not sure. All right. Okay. So now, now, let's see. Let's see. Image list. All right, we have it. Okay, good. Now we create a storage pool that LXD will use to store container data. I know this sounds like kind of crazy, especially if you, like me, you never work at this level with containers, and this is a very good occasion, a very good chance to practice and learn and make sure we understand how they work. All right, so we have initialized the new container using the imported Alpine image, and the created storage pool with elevated privileges, right? Good. Next, basically, next we add a device to the container to map the host's root file system, allowing the container to access the host's file. So this is the real magic. This is the command basically which is giving us the glory. Let's see. All right. Okay. We now can LXC start my container. And now the magic. LXC exact my container. All right, so this is it. And well, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy to me. As I said at the beginning, I mean, I've learned two main things doing this box. The first one being like directory traversal. I already knew because I practice a lot with a couple of trainings I'm taking now. But the fact that there was another like directory where the credentials were stored, and that was not, of course, fuzzable. Can you see fuzzable? And so we had to go through the documentation. We had to go through a lot of stuff, like building the command and trying, and you know, it was like interesting, difficult and interesting. And then the second thing, apart from, of course, the curl, like uploading file with the curl command, was very interesting to me. But okay, you know, directory traversal, fine, okay, can be like at times can be difficult, but all right, you can work it out. The curl command, okay, can be interesting as well, but you know, it's something, if you do this type of thing, you learn, right? But I mean, container escalating privileges with a container, crazy for real. So I mean, I don't know, I really have to learn a lot. Probably 700 boxes are not enough to me. I don't know. So anyway, thank you very much. If you made it at this point, I'm happy with my channel. Just 12 machine, and I believe 11 subscribers, and thank you very much to all of you guys, girls, anyone. But this is just the beginning. Yeah, we just we just started. Yeah, so let's see what happens in the next weeks and months and years. So anyway, I'm just call it a day, and thank you again for watching, for following. If you have any question, or if you want to interact with me, you know, there are many ways and channels to do so. I'm very happy. You know, I'm still a beginner here, but I can help for sure other beginners or people who are just starting out, or maybe they think, you know, should I get into cyber, should I get into pen testing, because that's what I did a few years ago, and I'm really happy with my choice. I can't see myself doing anything else. Yeah, so again, thank you, and thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye.